Welcome back to Wednesday Night Cup Racing preset style. Mr. Putting in the booth, Icy here too. Cole is up here helping out with the setting everything up. Qualifying just ended. Bristol, baby. That's enough Sid right there, Ice.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. I think we're going to see a lot of beating and banging, a lot of hurt feelings. But it's racing. It's time to go.
Yeah, the high line works good, and there's that low line. You know, some people, I think it's quicker too if you can diamond the corner off a little bit, but if you got somebody to your inside, it makes it more difficult. On the start of the race, and if there is any cautions, or especially after the stages, where do you want to be? You want to be on the inside line, or you want to be on the outside?
I'd love to be on the outside, honestly. This is one of the few places where I like the outside line a lot, so that's probably where I prefer to be.
Yeah, I like the outside too. You just got to be careful of the going into turn one that nobody drifts up in front of you or drifts up into you on the side there. But you get a good high line, make that momentum work, and you get a good drive off of the corner. But we are getting ready to get started here.
Yep.
I will have to double check that. That way I don't blue screen, but if not, then I'm sure Icy can get us in there. Get me in. And thank you for your help tonight, Cola. Taddy had to work late today, so you and Nuka both, we appreciate you helping out and getting everybody situated for tonight. And I know you got your race directly afterwards.
UK Wildcats, the pole fitter tonight with Jake Giroux in second.
UK is fast. Jake, you know, he's been quick too. He's had some competition. We've talked about it for the last couple weeks now. It's going to be a good points championship, a good battle. Out there in YouTube land, we see Extreme Dirt Racing. That's RD, another Ohio guy. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining in as always. If you guys haven't already, go check out Extreme Dirt Racing on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button over there. They do a good job. And if you guys didn't watch it yesterday, we did a little bit of a get down. Big news. You know, there's going to be 5 different dirt series between 3 different games starting here real soon. So, you know, Red Leg Racing out there. What's up, man? I know he's getting ready for the race tonight, too. The timer is going. I see the timer is going. Yeah, don't forget Chapman. Oh, that's not good for KMS then. Is there somebody else that's in that lobby that can send him an invite that's friend with him? Maybe they can get him switched over real quick. Again, you know, this is something that's a little bit difficult. I was talking with Icy, especially when you try to set up some lobbies and stuff, especially for your particular series. You know, make sure that you're friends with the captains, and appearing online helps speed the process up.
And especially our teammates. Make sure you're friends with your teammates.
Oh yeah.
Should go without saying, but you know.
And most of the most everybody here in Giggity is friends with most everybody. Not, there is those few exceptions. Let me see if I can help you out with that real quick. Chapman 0102. There's Tom Horton, your good buddy Icy, the mute dog himself.
Very good friend of mine. Love the guy. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're feeling good, man. I know we've had a rough last couple of days after the truck race, so we're just kind of trying to get our heads back on the straight and ready to go. But tonight it's time for the cup
Did you
to
get
get done.
Chapman in there? Alrighty then. Let me know when we can jump in there. Yeah, Dirt Dog, I hope you're feeling better. I know you guys, I know he's had a rough couple weeks. Sent a picture, man. He was all
It's had a
banged
rough few
up.
months. Yeah, it's had a rough few months.
Yep.
All right.
And here we go. Blue screen just for a second. We're going Bristol style, the last great coliseum.
At night.
Yeah, right?
So we're gonna have fun.
And it looks like 20 drivers at Bristol tonight. That's going to be a little bit of a cluster, so these guys are going to have to be patient. You know, laps do click off real quick, but you can't win if you're.
Can't win if you're not in it.
Yeah, that's right. So you got to be patient to get yourself to the end of the race. Just be cautious.
Any what?
Any black boxes? He was always talking about the black screens. No, my notifications are off, so if it is one, it's because of my mic or for some other reason. I forgot to do that one night.
We are green. Coming
As
off
we
of
up,
two.
as UK and
is the
Jake are
leader.
taking them down.
Hated to cut you off there, but we got a race to watch, you know?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right.
Here comes UK going into one. He's led the first lap here tonight.
Captain Jack, he wants to take a under over on cautions. We're going to jump back here in the middle of the pack here just a little bit and see how these guys are negotiating. A little bit three wide action back there as H-Rouse running that purple M&M's car tonight.
Fudge brownie M&M Camry there.
I just had some of those the other day. Really good, actually.
Yes, they are.
And we
So
see
they're
the
saying
that
20
private
plus
pad.
off tonight. I'm hoping not.
Yeah, I'm on board with
that.
I'm on board with Patton right now, and he's utilizing that high line like we talked about, and 42 right underneath him. Good racing so far.
Jake is getting himself up there too, along with the 14 of the lead. Trout's
Yeah.
probably the highest I've seen anybody be though at some points.
Yeah, UK's definitely checked out a little bit. That's Tiger's Nascar in the 42 country caliber. He's really strong at some of these tracks, so expect to see him push forward there too.
Yeah,
But good
UK
racing
was
by
the pole
everybody.
sitter, and I expected him to be pretty fast. Again, he was pole sitter. Also looking for Jake to be fast as always, and at least been the most dominant guy all season here early on.
Yeah,
Had a couple wins taken from him as of late, but still just as fast.
Lead's got a lot of speed. Nike Boy Will out there in that number 1 car. El Parco running the 9. Big Dane in that 20. Just Ken in that 47. Higgins and Deuce. And Tackle in that 16. Looks like he's off the pace just a little bit. It's Baker that 12. Chapman's in that 32 car trying to get back to the leaders right there. Again, 20 cars. 20 cars tonight. The battle right now is for second and third, I see.
Yeah, I was actually just going to say that, looking at this battle here between 24 and 14, both of them looking to try different things each corner almost, trying to find a little bit more speed between each other. So, yeah, very fun.
We'll do a little bit of the boom vision on board with Jake looking back. Again, he goes up to the high side, trying to make that low line work, the depth car right there. But see, he pulls him just a little bit, gains on him going into the corner, but that straightaway speed right there, so he pulls about a half a car on him by utilizing that high line.
Yeah, just the drive off is there for the 24. The entry, the 14 is where he's making all this time right now.
Yeah, Trout's really up there too, but see, he dived in that corner off just a little bit, it looked like, right there. And here comes Patton in that 21. With the presets, what kind of preset would you run here in a cup car, I see, on a 2 times tire, whereas 21 makes a peak to the inside of the 18?
9.
A 9?
No. Absolutely not. I don't know. Probably around a 6, maybe 6 or 7. That's probably where I feel pretty comfortable. Anything more than that, it's not really. Anything more than that is a no for me, and anything less, as I said, I like to run the top, and as you said, almost diamond the corner a little bit. So it's just not. I need to have that maneuverability, not be tight. So.
Pro 75 says he's a 6. Mute Dog says a 5. And we have a Deadpool sighting out there in YouTube land, a good buddy of ours here. Glad to see him back. He's going to do some racing back in Giggity. UK is starting to pull away, but what's up, Deadpool? Glad to have you here. Elite's really giving Jake that, giving him a run for his money in that second position, and I think we just saw it too. Something we haven't talked about, Icy, that's going to come into play is lap traffic.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that tonight, and obviously not a very long track. So it's not going to take long to catch those lap cars, especially if you're off the pace a little bit.
And I think that Parka was just the first victim right there.
Yeah, he's got some damage. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but definitely off the pace.
Yeah, we haven't seen a caution yet. But sometimes, with damage on, especially like if you bump draft somebody, it'll hurt. You can give them damage in the rear and hurt the front of your car too. And on short tracks like this, if you drive it in deeper than somebody else, and you get into the back of them, that could cause some damage too. And Woodruff Racing, what's up, good sir? I haven't talked to you in a long time, man. Hope everything's going good for you. UK trying to, looks like he's going to try to catch that 12 car right there.
We got a battle up here for second.
Yeah, I just jumped back over to that. Elite making a run for the money on him here.
Doesn't quite have enough though. It's just not enough to get around the high side. You really have to get a really good run going into the bottom there if you're going to try to make the pass.
Yeah. Some people think it's easy to pass here at Bristol, and it's really difficult, especially as we see the 14 of Elite make that move down there.
Elite made almost the diamonding of the corner in a sense coming off, so definitely making it happen. But he just doesn't have enough when he's holding the bottom the whole way around.
Side-by-side action right there. Holding on to it. Nope, he's going to pull back up. No, he's still going to hold on to the inside line right there. Good battle for second.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with these guys. Definitely giving each other a lot of room and a lot of respect between the two. I've seen it between these guys all season. Really, there's been a lot of respect shown here in this Pre-State Cup Series.
Yeah, Pro 75, he said he had his power hour.
Just as I said it, I get a little bit of contact, but
and it looks like he makes the move. Now can Elite, can they work together and try to track down UK?
Not a whole lot of working together to be done. UK's got a huge lead though.
Yeah, UK's got a straightaway, and he just passed another car for the lap down. Look at this battle back here. Looks like Country Caliber. One of the KMS cars. Here's 9 of Parko again, a lap down, A Trout. Good battle back here.
That Chapman and the 32 bringing his way through. The 38 of I actually don't know the 38 from each of that being Tatty and the Customs. I apologize for my ignorance. 38 is probably your dad. I should have actually known that. And 34 of Thomas.
Oh, they touched just a little bit. But like you said, it is short track racing. Don't want to intentionally door bang anybody, but just... And some people, if they start to get loose on their slider, or if you're some people on a controller compared to a wheel, slapping the sticks back makes it a little bit difficult. What's up, Marcus? Glad to have you out there. We're going to keep an eye on this battle back here, too. Like I said, there was a good little battle. An old flirt. He had himself a good race a couple weeks ago. Looks like he's falling off the pace. And it looks like Country Caliber in that 11 too he's made his way up there through the field just a little bit. Captain Jack said this is not one of his favorite tracks, but he seems to be doing really well. And Robbie Racing, got to talk to him today for the first time in a couple days. And Billy Holcomb out there says, "Let's go Shin for the win."
Oh, big wreck in the front, or just in front of UK. Actually, it was a 2. Looked like he went around.
See if we can get up there. Will that bring out a caution? I do believe it will.
It did. First caution of the night.
First caution of the night. That just shows how how these guys are working.
There was Iceland Higgins, I believe, is the one that went around.
Yep, I'm on board with him now. And it being Bristol, always 4 tires here. I'm assuming a lot of these guys are going to come down. Maybe fix damage, maybe not. Customs, I know it really does affect the handling. Not a big aero track here, though, Icy, so it just all depends on your engine and if it's blinking red.
Yeah, you could win with a car that looks like Austin Dillon's at Talladega a couple of years ago. If you really wanted to, but yeah, no, it's
UK and an elite going to bring them down, and we're going to rack them and stack them. Can Elite make that high line work? Get that drive.
There he goes. He's going to get it.
New leader.
That does not bode well for a lot of these guys.
They're battling back there in the pack too. Elite's going to use that high side. Now UK too. Patton and Jake right there. Some of those guys probably wanted to see a caution, but you know who did not want to see that caution was UK because he had checked out.
In the back there.
Oh, the 20?
He finally got off of it, but yeah, he was in the wall for a second. Higgins a 2. I'm not sure if he's on pit road or if he's lagged out. We'll figure that out.
Oh, that would be unfortunate. One, I think that's Nike Boy Will.
It was.
He's part of the Canucks over there. And it looks like Higgins is moving on pit lane as we just seen him pulling up.
Alright, that's good to know. I definitely didn't lose somebody already here.
Good battle for the lead. Actually, through 5th place,
here,
yeah. Jake making a move to the outside of UK.
Couple of teammates up in there. He's got a pretty clean out here. I know Noko's hoping for it.
Yeah, Noko's got himself a strong team, and he wants to see these guys do well. And even though they're teammates, they're going to drive each other hard. They want that W. They want to get locked into that the playoffs. It's a win and you're in.
Yeah, UK already being locked in. Definitely want to look to Jake if they get it, but UK is out here to win just in general. So I don't think he's going to give it to him.
Yeah, we've said it quite W and Giggity Racing with the caliber of drivers we have here. The bragging rights are, it's just as good as anything else.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what series either. You win. You got even in trucks. You got something.
Yeah, especially and I like too how they it used to be just preset trucks, but I again give the opportunity for captains to have more drivers out there with the custom trucks this year too. But
they tried to drive it hard in there into the 3 and 4 there, but wasn't quite able to make it work.
Yeah, at least holding on. And here comes that Noko car right on the inside. UK making a move. That high line just gives a little bit of a drive. We saw how fast UK was. I mean, is he faster than Elite? Is the 14 holding him up? We'll have to find out.
Yeah, I don't know. It could just be the same situation it was for Jake and Elite. It could just be kind of holding each other up, really.
Patton makes a move to the inside of Jake and couldn't get it done. good battling up here. Look at these guys all battled 1 through 5th. Looks like the field has spread out a little bit. The best action is up here for the lead.
A little bit of contact coming off before there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with Red Leg right there. He said there's some good side-by-side action with the 88 and the 14. I agree with that.
Good. Now they're really side by side. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a shutoff contest. Who's going to drive it in? Do you back that corner up and get it to rotate and get that off, or do you take that chance on the inside? It looks like UK eats him up just a little bit on the inside, but 14 gets that power move on the outside down the straightaway.
Yeah, the outside lane is just such an advantage. It looks like.
Oh, they touched just a little bit.
Yeah, that was close. Oh, the 24 gave a 14.
Oh yeah, the 24 gave the 14 a big old bump and got him loose. And he got back down into the UK and that 88, and that slowed Elite down just enough to hand over the lead back to the UK. Now can he check out? Private Pat and Jake back there, they're battling it out for 3rd and 4th. I believe that's Flirt at 19 right behind him too.
Yes, it is. We see even Chapman getting into the party a little bit here in that 32.
Patiently working his way up to the front, and UK has already pulled 4 or 5 cars on these guys. So, but how much did he use his car up as Jake scrapes the wall just a little bit? How much did he use those tires up trying to race with the lead on the inside line? You know,
I think they've all used them up. Honestly, I don't really know who's going to have a whole lot left at the end of that run.
Yeah, again, we've talked about it. It's a long race, but I mean, these laps are really quick here. Cup cars are probably in the low 15s. I know the Xfinity cars are in the mid 15s. So you don't have a lot of time per lap, but you got a lot of laps to get it done.
I agree. Oh, Jake was having problems on that case in the corner series, so he's starting to get up into the wall. He got the bumper from the 21.
Yeah, we're going to jump on board with Flirt here. He's got himself a good front row seat of the action between Jake and Patton. And it looks like the 19 drives it in just a little bit deeper. And here comes the 32 on the inside of the 19. Oh, they make contact just a little bit. You got to be careful if you hit the wall. You hear that quite a bit. I think that might have been the stage. We'll have to get confirmation on that. But yeah, Pro 75 says I think the 14 was holding UK up just a little bit there. Started to check out, but good racing. I can only assume that has to be the stage because with one caution, they clicked it off pretty quick, guys.
Yeah, I would say so. I'm gonna get an actual counter though. So that was the end of the stage.
And that's, you know, with all the updates and everything they're doing to the game, I still don't understand why they haven't fixed something that they said they were going to have, and that was the broadcast ticker. In the 34, did he forget to pit?
Wow. That could be a brutal mistake.
Yeah, did he forget to pit or did he just take 2? But UK and him are starting to battle. Oh, they touched just a little bit. 34 gets down onto the apron. He comes back up and hits the 24. That's going to slow him down. You got to be careful with the apron. Elite right there. UK would definitely like seeing this. They are 4 wide back here in the back.
Oh, 34.
Oh, the 32 the 32 gets shoved down pit lane.
Yeah, somebody also spun around on that back stretch there. Oh, 34 just got sent.
Oh, yeah, he got pushed in there real hard. The 32 looked like he got pushed down into the pit lane there. Again, once you hit that wall right there, it slows you up just a little bit, and as tight as the action is,
Yep, 34 is dropped to the back at this point.
I see. Did you happen to get extra invites?
I did, yes.
Is there any chance I can get? Do you still have one that you could
Yep.
possibly back out and
Chapman
send
is
me?
out of the race. Chapman has blown an engine. He is done.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him too, because he was working his way up there. What's up, Taddy?
What's up, Bud?
Just watching some good racing here.
Speaking to a driver that plans on returning in our development right now.
You are getting.
Bad Moon Rising.
Oh yeah, Bad Moon. Is she going to come back?
Yeah, she's gonna be racing in development this Friday.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, Bad Moon is a very fast young lady. Took herself a little bit of a sabbatical. It looks like the 34 Convex is slowing down in Dark Humor. Back there by himself.
Thank you, Ricey. Here's another spare one for you, just in case.
Alright.
Spanker's in that 12
I
car.
had him back up to send me an invite so I could get in there.
Hunty says Daddy gave me the middle finger.
I actually gave him 3 of them.
3 of them. UK is again starting to pull away.
Yeah, more of the same as we saw in stage 1.
Are they in stage 2 now?
Yep. Stage 2. And the 24 is back here in 4th, so something, you know, maybe he's trying to save a little bit, or he just got mixed up in something. But
No,
the
he
top
got
3,
slowed up by the 34 at the very beginning of the stage.
It goes
Yeah,
UK,
they got
Elite,
all
and
the way
Flirt,
back.
your top 3.
Well, that was interesting. As soon as I got in there on my screen, the 32 is still on the track.
Oh, interesting. No idea.
No, he's not moving. He was just on the track sideways, and cars were lagging into him. It was weird.
Oh. Well, we have seen that before, where they couldn't see it on the broadcast, but
We've had 1 caution.
they were still on the track. I believe it was Captain Jack, where they couldn't see him, but he was right in front of me.
Road course. Yeah, he was at a road course the whole time.
Yeah, it was Watkins Glen, as a matter of fact. Yep, you're right.
I thought it was Canadian Tire, but it wasn't.
A little bit of a battle going here for 4th.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Again, Private Pat and Jake, they can't seem to get away from each other. And U-Dog, we've had one caution. We've had one caution.
Did you guys have the points to go over the battles that are going on here?
No, we don't. Nobody's sent us anything.
Alright. Well, you got Elite Precision. He's your points leader, 212. Followed by UK Wildcats race leader, 188. And Jake, that's your top 3. Just Ken sitting 4th, and then Dark Humor rounds out the top 5. Just Ken is the only one of the top 5 that does not have a win. And Private Pat in there in the 21, he's the one battling with Jake. He also does not have a win.
Alright.
We're getting to that stage. We're closing in on halfway. This is the 8th race of 20 for the regular season, and you're starting to kind of see, you know, the guys that are probably going to make the playoffs and those that aren't via the wins and where they're sitting at in points. But at the same time, you got some of these guys like Flirt with Disaster, Chapman. These guys are regulars that they're way outside the top 10, and they're going to have to either get a victory or something. But if they do, you got the 4 or 5 guys that are in the playoff spot right now. Justcan, Patton, Tackleberry, Spanker, Trout. Those guys don't have a win, but they're going to need one if one of these guys outside the top 10 get a victory.
Yeah, for sure. And we were talking about that too, how, you know, it's a win and you're in, plus the bragging rights to say that you got yourself a win here in Giggity. It doesn't matter what series you are in, too. On board with the 19, sitting in 3rd. And it looks like, on my screen there's cars in turn 1.
I see the 20
right there.
wrecked, the 1 is wrecked. Yeah, I'm seeing some cars that are wrecked here.
I don't know what happened there. Why is that not a caution?
I see the 21 is on pit road. That's private patent. I don't know if that was because of that incident. Maybe he was involved and got involved there.
That's crazy. And see, something else that I've said for a while too. You know, I guess I haven't seen it firsthand yet, but they put the draft on a slider scale. Besides having the broadcast ticker again, which would be super nice, I think that they should put a cautions on a slider scale. It's not fair where one car can brush the wall on the strict and it brings out the yellow, or you have a 2, 3, 4 car accident like that and it doesn't bring out the yellow. You know, put the cautions on a
I've
slider
thought
scale.
that a lobby host, for example, they should be able to set up, they should be able to appoint a driver in the field that can just throw the cautions like a viewer.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, because I set up a lot of the cup races. Unfortunately, I didn't set this one up tonight, but you guys being in the booth, maybe you guys could hit the options button or something, and instead of it backing you out of this lobby, it could just throw the caution when you see 3, 4, 5 guys wrecking and you believe it to be a caution.
Yeah, I like that idea too. And some of these cars have damage. We're talking about it's not a big aero track, but
I'm getting news that the 34 car is driving a little rough. So I'm riding along with him now, so I can see it from my own point of view.
all right.
I didn't even realize that the Busch Apple car is in the game yet.
Yeah, I just saw that.
What's that? I think that's Dark Humor in that car.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I won't see it because I'm not 21.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
It's kind of
I
funny.
can watch it in real life, but I can't drive it. Thanks.
Yeah. It's funny, in our team chat, we got a driver.
Whoa!
those are great.
UK's got N and 2. Wow.
The 16, the 9, the 20 again. That's a caution.
88.
The 42. But we have
Oh,
one
yeah,
of our
42
drivers
is
over at
perfect.
KMS. He's under 21, so as everybody shares beer emojis, he always he always shares a pop emoji.
Yeah.
So second caution of the night.
Who's in the 38? Let's see. Got word
38
that
was probably your dad.
We got word that he's lagging. And that's what brought out that caution.
So we got ourselves a couple situations here that we're going to keep an eye on. And UK starting back here just a little bit further.
That
Jake
happens
and
when you get
Elite.
wrecked. Old Tom Horton out there, I believe he was begging for that, actually. He's mentioned cautions quite a few times there in the chat.
Who's been looking for?
Why would
Yeah,
you
this
want the
Ford's-
caution?
I think he was just messing with him, but this 14 of Elite Precision, all season long, he has been in the position that he's sitting at right now, and that would be the P1 in that number 14 Cola Motorsports Ford Mustang.
We got 23 to go at the line.
Ooh.
Pro
I don't know
said
if I was
24
lagging or
shows they
not.
just come across the line, so 23. We do appreciate that.
I just saw the 38 kill the 12. I don't know if that was lag or what. It does look like his car is kind of jumping back and forth here.
Yeah, perhaps just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm riding along with him, and
Same.
I'm
That
seeing the car
stinks
kind of
too,
shooting
because
left
you
and
know,
right.
a lot, you know, all these good drivers out here, and then to have something like technology come back and bite you, it's just it stinks. I mean, I've had it happen to me too, where somebody said I was lagging, and it's very frustrating. Oh, as the 38 gets up into the walls and cuts your
Yeah,
calibers.
he's really having
Yeah, he's
problems.
lagging.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to go to the rear. I think he's trying to get up to the wall and out of the way. That lag is real.
Yeah, there he goes. He's out of the way.
That's respect right there too. I know it's frustrating for him. 'Cause in the Chapman, he had himself a good run too. Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it looked like he got spun around and just.
And it looks like Nike Boy Will had a. He is on pit lane with no movement. It looks like.
He's in the one car, right?
Yep.
He was involved in that last trick. I don't know how it's been going for him prior, but Bristol is a famous track for the rage quit.
Yeah. And here we go. UK again trying to work his way back up through the field. And Jake up in the second now. No pressure from behind.
Probably your dad dropping to the rear like that. This could be huge. It's still early in the season. It's only week 8, like I mentioned, but he and Adam Troutman started this race tied for that all-important 10th spot in the playoffs, 135 points apiece. So with Trout still out there and regular without having lag issues, he's going to be able to gain a lot more points. The 38's really going to have to hope that something happens to that 18 for him to be able to make up those points.
Yeah, and there's a lot, like you said, there's a lot of racing still to become for the season. Some of these guys have preferred tracks that they like to run at, and there's certain races that they don't care to run at, But speaking of A-Trout, we're going to jump on board with him, turn a couple laps. He's running really well tonight too, so this would be a good points night for him.
Yeah, I'm back in the UK, and he's actually driving back to the field after being involved in that last caution. He's back up to, I'm going to say 5th right now, as he's got it around Trout.
The 2 cars wrecking. 2-car wrecked. He got into the 47, I believe, the 42, and then he spun around by himself. But I believe him to be the only car that spun, so no caution.
All right.
Sorry to cut you off there. That should be, I believe, I spun Higgins is in the 2-car.
Yeah, it is.
I'm riding along with my new best friend, the number 9 Mountain Dew Team NOCO car. That would be Mr. El Parco. I'm surprised to not see him up front. What?
In the chat. You have a question in the chat. Sorry to interrupt you there.
So, Tom Horton, that's a really good question. So, we actually stated pre-season, if you'd have watched the Giggity Get Down pre-season, that any driver that wins that's eligible, meets the race requirements, 14 races, that wins will automatically be in the playoffs, even if that means more than 10 drivers. However, we are also offering to go with that a point provisional into the playoffs for the driver that has the most points that's eligible that did not get a win. And this could actually make 11 drivers if you have 10 winners and somebody finished 11th. Even though the 10 winners were all the top 10 in points, the 11th in points could make it in simply because he didn't have a win with that provisional.
And we're probably down around 7 to go. Pro 75 out there helping keep us up to date with the lap count. We appreciate it. Again, and with only 2 cautions and being, half-mile long, low 15 seconds, this race is going pretty quick.
Yeah, this is actually rolling pretty good. I've seen they didn't even qualify until about 7:10, so this race is rolling.
4 to go right now as they cross the line.
Yeah, and we're going to keep an eye right here. Elite Precision is pulled away, but we have UK, Jake, and Flirt battling it all out for that 2nd, 3rd, 4th position.
UK has made his way back up after, again, being involved in that last caution, so that just shows how fast he is here tonight.
Yeah, he's battling for 4th, but let's keep in mind, he's battling for 3rd right now on the outside of Flirt. Sorry, D. Smith is in the Customs, but that getting into 3rd place is huge for him because remember that's where you get your points. And somebody like Flirt who doesn't have a win, Jake, Wildcats, and Elite all have a win. So
Jake does not have a win.
Jake won last week.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Was I not here? Did I miss that?
Apparently you missed it, but Jake won last week. He's last week's winner. And
UK battled real hard too. He was pulling some thread the needle moves right there to get around Flirt. He's trying to get around Jake. Sorry, Teddy.
Oh no, yeah, he did. My bad. I was thinking about 2 weeks ago. I'm so messed up right now.
I believe that was staged, so it's going to be Elite, Jake, and then UK Wildcats. But as I was saying, right, so it's really huge when drivers that have already won take these points away from the drivers that haven't. They're locked into the playoffs. They don't need these points. The points, realistically, they don't mean anything. They're just racing to meet that race minimum requirement and take wins away from others. But it's actually really, really huge for them to take the points away from those non-race winners, because that's going to make it that much harder for those guys to get into the playoffs. Because again, if 10 people win, out of all the other drivers, only one will make it in off points. And so if you can't get a victory, you really got to try to get these stage points every week in and week out to help your case, your cause.
Yeah, we're still getting reports of the 38 lagging out there, so I think we're going to have to ask him just to, unfortunately, please pull it down to the inside and put it on
He's
pit
in
lane.
the rear. He's in the rear. All those reports of him lagging came prior to him falling to the rear. I've seen the phone blown up. I haven't seen any reports of it since he's fallen to the rear. So he's starting to have a few people that probably crashed or something like that, but I expect to see him fall to the rear. And we do tell everybody that if you do fall to the rear and you're just kind of riding, as long as it's not causing issues, then no harm, no foul.
And here we go, the 88 and the 14 already battling at loose our stage 3.
Very familiar sight. We've seen these guys battling it out. We'll do a little boom vision right here on board to see. And 14's boy, he's using that inside line. And Country Caliber up to third. Oh, one car gets into the wall. Oh, too wide back there a little bit. Here comes UK. That 14 making that low line really prevail now too. UK drives it in real good though, and, but the 14 gets him coming off the corner like right there, but UK gains on him going into the corner. Trying to get to the high side right there. Check on board real quick with Jake. He's got Flirt right behind him. Country in third. Trying to work his way back up there. So far, again, two cautions at Bristol for the precept guys. Good racing. Stay tuned. We'd have the custom guys coming up after this.
Don't expect only 2 cautions. Strongly said, because I will be on the track.
So he's making a prediction already.
Yeah, hopefully my 32 car stays on the track the whole race, though. It's locked and loaded. I put my mask on the car this week so that I can't smell anybody's exhaust system.
Oh,
I'm
there you
bumping
go.
them out of the way.
There you go. See this? And your buddy out there, Mute Dog, he muted you, Ice.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's always an honor.
Yeah. If somebody, somebody gets signed and they join into the chats and everything, he always tells them, he's like, "Up, you're muted," and they're like, "What? I didn't do anything." And I tell them, if you get muted, that means he likes you.
Also known as an unfortunate event if you get muted. That means he likes you.
Yeah.
So, slight issue that could arise, the 38's lagging, and if you look just in front of these leaders, entering one corner as the leaders are coming off the next is the 38 car, probably your dad. So hopefully there's no issues that arise with this. I don't know what happened to cause him to be that far back. He was just kind of riding behind the guy that was in last, but somehow now he's half the back behind.
14 gets up into the 88, put him into the wall there. Not a whole lot of time lost.
As I speak of that,
Smart
38
move by
get
the
out of the
88,
way.
just down pit road, yeah. Just get out of the way.
Well, I mean,
Move by
we
him
say
there.
smart move, but that could be really tricky because that could also cause you to come out right back in front of the leaders.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But he
two
did
cars
pull
out of
down,
the
though.
race. The 2 and the 32, sorry, yeah, 2 and 32 are both out of the race. That's unfortunate.
And the 1. So I forget that one as well.
Oh, yeah. Trying around, somebody asked earlier where Just Ken was. He's riding back here behind
He was on
Parco.
11th at one point. Didn't go to stage, but I don't know where he's at currently.
I'm seeing Spenker, Private Pat, and Trout, Parco, Tackleberry, and then Just Ken. So
Battle
the
for the
teammates
lead.
of Tackleberry and Ken are back there.
Yeah, I'm on
UK
board
on
with
the
it right there.
outside.
UK making that high line work. And it looks like they're coming
And
back up on the
the
38
38.
again.
So it didn't really work out.
Guys, you've all run this track. When you're passing cars as you get later into the run, where do you prefer to be, the inside or the outside lane?
Outside.
Yeah, I like the outside. But as the car starts to, starts to fade away a little bit, you got to be careful about sliding up into the wall run on the high side, And I think some people might try to back the corner up and utilize that low line, but
Tom Horton's on a roll tonight. He said there's going to be 20 plus cautions in the custom race. Thanks, bub.
holy cow. 20 plus. Is he going to take a...
We're going to get a counter out for him. Then, Kate, how's it going, man?
Yeah, if that's the case, I'm going to run down to the casino real quick and put odds on that.
The under.
Yeah. They say you can bet on anything. Hey guys, we're going to take bets on caution for the Giggity Racing League tonight.
Wouldn't that be something? We have Vegas odds on something like this.
That'd be, yeah. Well, when we were traveling to Vegas, we stopped at the Cadillac Ranch out there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I marked one of the cars in bright letter, and I made it say Giggity. Giggity was out there. Yeah, Dave Katie, again, he's getting ready to go to bed. He wakes up way early in the morning. Trying to get back here. There it is. That's the action we want to see. Private Pat's Banker, Flirt, and Country Caliber.
Yeah, they get a good little battle there, and then there's another 4-car battle a little bit further behind those guys. That Jessica and Tiger Nascar, Tackleberry, Parco, and looks like Convicts is involved in. Speaking of which, I'm right along with Convicts again.
Yeah, Pro City, this is some great racing, and because of his power outage, he practiced all week just to miss it, and that's unfortunate. Again, technology.
Yeah, Pro's actually, he did some practice with me, actually. Me and Redleg, who's making his debut in the 34 car in the customs tonight. But Pro 75 got into the lobby, and chat party asked if he could run some laps with us. So, of course, we let him. He's struggling a little bit with the slider, but then he got it by the end.
Sorry,
Dirt Dog says Taddy's going to cause 17 of them.
I was thinking all 20 plus of them, but alright, we'll go with just 17 of them. Oh, right, there's still stage cautions, so yeah, I can't cause those ones.
Spanker right there trying to make a move to the inside of Flirt. Trying to jump through the field here and keep up with everything. Country. He's got the 34 of Popeye, Just Ken, and Parco right in front of him.
To those of you that watching at home, just so you realize just how difficult this track is. This is only a 50% race, and this is 250 laps. 250 laps here means you're making 500 left turns to get through these corners at a very short track, and you're doing it within 15 seconds a lap. I mean, it's remarkable what these guys are doing, and especially if you're on a wheel. I can't imagine. Well, I say that, I'm going to be finding out here shortly, but these guys are going to be awfully wore out come the end of this race.
I know I've been building my setup for tomorrow night, and yeah, you sit there and you just keep turning and turning and turning and turning, and it definitely makes you think, though. It's not your obviously mile and a half, so you always got to be on the gas, off the gas, throttle. You're turning. It's one of those it'll get you tired.
If you get loose on exit, this is one of those tracks that there's no time to recover. By the time you've got it recovered, you're already back into the next corner. So if you're dealing with an ill-handling race car, there's not one point in time on the track that you're not turning the wheel or adjusting the controller.
And it looks like UK has checked out again on Elite, and they're going to come up on that 38 again.
I think it's going to be a lot easier for the 38 to get out of the way now, because with the field so spread out, it's going to be kind of just one car at a time. You can probably stay to the top, let them go down below. As long as he doesn't get loose on exit and take out a leader, no harm, no foul, I'm believing. And I'm sure he's been pretty respectful to this point with being a lap down, or being, lagging issues, that he's been pretty well just getting out of people's way. So I would expect him to do that here shortly. I'm sure he's watching his review.
I believe that's that. There he goes. Right there. And something that a little bit of a rarity here. Dark Humor looks like he might be the next victim to go a lap down, and that's very rare.
Somebody say Dark Humor was running the Bush Apple scheme tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a Mobile 1 scheme for me, so.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I don't.
I hate this. Why can I not?
Why did you put? All you got to do is just put your birth date in there.
Well, I'm not 21, so that's my issue.
I'm not sure who Tom Horton's muting right now. He said future custom cup winner is muted. The concession stand has also been muted. I would assume that one's you, Icy. It's kind of in your name that you're part of the concession stand.
Oh yeah. The probably the top selling item at the concession stand.
Well, let's not get your head swollen and big. Your top seller.
Dirt dog.
And that one would be you putting the restroom attendant muted. So, all right, the whole booth has now been muted.
Even though he's not feeling the best, always got a sense of humor.
This track.
I don't think there's been a Monday night where we've been going into a race. I mean, they haven't been cracking up at each other. It's always a good time.
The cracking up that's happening for Dirt Dog, though, that's his skin after all that age has been catching up to him. So, this track here, it's a really... What I really like about this track is, entering tracks like this, Talladega, Daytona, everybody has a chance, everybody's in it. You go to those 1.5 miles and everybody feels that they have a chance, so they feel pretty confident for the most part, A track like Bristol, a track like Martinsville, Richmond, they're all those short tracks, Dover even. These guys enter these tracks and there's only a handful of drivers that are excited for this. And right now you can tell UK is one of them that was excited for this race. But at the same time, the other 3/4 of the field, absolutely just looking at this race, they have it circled as survive, not as go out there and win. They have it as survive. And because of that, a lot of times, even though a short track is known, to have a lot of cautions in real life in this game, they tend to actually be some of the best racing in caution-free races simply because of that fact of the people that know they don't have a good car and can't stand the track. They're not here to be competitive and win. They're here to get through this race, collect as many points as they can, and survive. And because of that, they know that they struggle, so they tend to get out of the way for people a lot better.
Yeah, there's been tracks like that too, like Darlington for me, it was just one of those try to survive and get out of there. And Ryan Morgan, the old RKM, he's out there in YouTube land. What's up, good sir? Hope everything's going well. It's been a while since I talked to you.
I'm sorry. Oh, Dirt Dog.
Icy, I'm going to need you to stop. You're going to make Dirt Dog think he's funny.
Trying to get back up here to the leader.
Yeah, Denke out there asked who the leader was. There is the 88 Noco machine. That's funny, he's driving 13 Nocos in the Noco machine, but it is UK Wildcats 2388. Robbie
they're going to come up
in cruise control, also known as fuel save mode, as he said out there in YouTube land.
Yeah, that's Robbie mode. Robbie mode. And,
how many laps we got left? Anybody know?
We got about 75.
So they've already gone. They've already gone about 50 laps here in stage 3.
Yeah, 73 to go.
And the leader coming up on some traffic.
The custom setup lobby is getting set up in about 10 minutes, so here in about 5 to 6 minutes I'll be leaving this chat party so I can get that set up, and we're going to actually be qualifying around 8:20. So I don't know how much longer this race is going to take, but just letting you guys know kind of in the booth about where you're sitting. The 9 car is moving that 47. Right in front of the leader.
And that put UK down the pit.
That's got to be frustrating.
He is not going to be one happy UK after that. Yeah. We were on board and
Actually,
we saw that.
so this might not pan out too bad for him. I know at the times too where you said there were 73 laps left. When that happened, you
Yeah,
can get
they're
about
definitely going to need a pit stop here.
yeah. So when the race starts, you get about 6 to 8 laps, and as it prolongs
He's
and
going
with
to
how
go on
much
the
you're
run
off the
again.
gas, yeah, with how much you're off. Well, no. With how much you're off the gas, anyways, the track kind of just it comes to you and saves fuel. You get about 82 laps to a tank, just driving regular without even saving. So he should be fine. The one thing that he doesn't want to see at this point in time is a caution. If caution comes out, that is going to be the death of the 88 cars race tonight.
And I do believe that's going to put the 11 of Country Caliber in the lead.
14.
Oh!
No,
14.
no, yeah, the 14-11 had just gone a lap down just
Yeah.
before UK had gotten to the
Oh,
go.
okay. But there was some contact right there with the 11 and the 47. It looked like, and here the 14 is now behind that 88. Man, that's got to be real frustrating for him.
Yeah, and the bigger problem being their teammates. I mean,
Yeah, the 9 and the 88, the
you
two.
just got to know that's coming.
I mean, that looked like a retaliation wreck to me. Unfortunately, I don't think that was a lot more drastic than what the 9 expected it to be. It looked like he had frustration with the 47. He was just trying to move him up the track and show displeasure. And
It's
47
unnecessary
actually,
though when you
yeah.
know the leader, especially your teammate being the leader is behind you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be
Unnecessary.
in that chat right now. And what I mean by that is I wish I was a fly in that chat right now. Nuke Bob, they're at about 67, 68 laps remaining.
64, but yeah.
So math is not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
And
not
this race
have.
probably be over before we start qualifying for the customs.
Yeah, we've been clean and green for the most part. Only 2 yellow flags.
Yeah, let's keep in mind, again, UK Wildcats, that's what he's hoping. If a caution comes out before these other leaders start pitting, that will do nothing but hurt the 88 car, as he did put a few cars a lap down. So those drivers, he'll be fighting for the lucky dog, and he should be only 1 lap down, I think. You usually lose 2 here, but he came out right by Elite, and then being faster with the fresher tires, he went by, so he should only be 1 lap down. But every car that Elite puts a lap down, like he's about to catch up to this 20 and put him a lap down, if that's his first time, he's in the lucky dog position. So as Elite laps cars, UK Wildcats has to be passing them all equivalently, just as fast in order to be in that lucky dog position. If he does get the lucky dog position, that'll help save his race if caution comes out. However, he's still going to be behind all the other lead lap cars, so he really needs to see this go green from here on out. Otherwise, you really want to be a fly in that Team Milko chat.
And I've had that happen before too, where you get pushed down. Did he? I mean, it would be smart to take tires in fuel, but I mean, some people don't though. They don't take anything just to get back out on the track as quick as possible.
Yeah, I hopped on with him while he was on pit road, and he had a 15-second speeding penalty, which is going to be a lap. So he actually might have lost. He might still be 2 laps down. I forgot about that, but he was on pit road for about 30 seconds. So that would be your pit road speeding penalty plus your normal pit stop. So I would say he took his 4 tires, but still he's going to be hurting with that pit road penalty and a lap around this track in 15 seconds.
3 or 4 laps down, honestly.
Well, usually you lose 2.
Maybe 3. Maybe 3.
Yeah, I'd say probably 3 because you usually lose 2, add an extra 15 seconds, which is 1 more lap around the track. So I'd say he probably lost 3, but now he's down 2 after getting back around Elite. And I mean, you can see what new tires have done though. Not only did it get back by Elite, but you can't even see him on the screen. I don't know if you're riding along with Elite or not, but
yeah, I'm on board with Elite right now.
Checked out.
And it looks like we are seeing some green flag pit stops. That's the 16 of the one and only Tackleberry. Yeah, and this is one of those tracks too, like you said, you're guaranteed green flag pit stops to go laps down. You're guaranteed that, where certain tracks you may squeak out right in front of them, but
yeah, something that's actually that's so accurate. Yeah, there's usually green flag pit stops, and when you do, it's a couple laps down. Same as Martinsville, all those short tracks, you're going to lose not just 1 lap, you're going to go a couple. So if you're one of those early pitters, you really have to hope and pray for no caution. However, green flag pit stops is usually what brings out cautions, because when people are trying to get woed down, maybe they didn't signify right, and the guy behind him plows through them, or when they get down onto that apron, maybe their setup was a little too loose, and so they're spinning out. And that's where you see the cautions during green flag pit stops. And again, that is what the 88 hopes does not happen unless all of the cars in front of him have already pit.
And talking about pit lane, you know, this is one of those ones that can be tricky to get on, and especially off of pit lane under green flags.
Yeah, another thing that's really tricky about this one, and I don't know if you guys went over it, but under a caution here at Bristol Motor Speedway,
the leader coming down now.
Under a caution, the field goes down the full pit lane. But under green flag, you don't do that. You either have front or back pit stall. And if you qualified outside of the top 20, then you're going to go to the rear. I think there's less than 20 cars here tonight, so that's not a big deal. Except for you have to remember where you are on the track. If you try to pull into the backstretch to make your pit stop.
There's a caution.
Which that's going to save Elite because Elite was on pit road. So all those drivers that were laps down can't even do the wave around to get one back.
Wow, yeah, Elite was on pit. Wow, there's your sign. There's a little bit of that. Like you said, some people did not want to see that.
However, for Elite, I think the 24 and the 21 were sitting in essentially second and third. They hadn't pit yet. Did Elite lose the 2 laps, or did he lose just one? If he lost just one, he can do the wave around. He'd be back on the lead lap. Or did he not lose any? And if he didn't lose any, he'll be a race leader again, trapping all of those other drivers a lot down.
Well, we'll find out real quickly here. And it looks like Elite is on pit lane. He is the... There, yeah. It's Elite and Private Patton going to bring them down. Spanker and Jake right there with them. A-Trout.
So there's going to be a lot of cars laps down right now. We know that Wildcats is, and he just restarted 7th. On that note, guys, I'm getting out of here. I got to go get ready to set up the customs.
All right, man. Good luck tonight, and appreciate you jumping in.
Thank you. And thanks for the chat invite. You know, I'll get back in here and get you guys the race lobby invite.
So Elite, you know that. Let's see if Private Patton's got anything for him. I see. It looks like Flirt's right here. Spanker and that 12, and Jake trying to jump back on board with UK to see where he was at. Country falling back just a little bit. And it stinks too with no lap counter, like Daddy was saying. There's lap cars, so you don't know who's exactly a lap down or not. Salt Life says let's go Elite. Yeah, he's been looking real good. Hey, what's up there, Buck? Haven't talked to you for a while. Kind of hard to be in the booth when I'm racing with you, buddy. Did I lose you, Ice? Looks like looks like I'm sitting up here right now, single-handedly.
Just give me a second.
Oh, there he is. And it looks like Flirt up there is battling with Trout. At least pulling away from Private Patton. Jake's still in third. Oh, the 34 gave the 88 a big bump right there. Oh. I don't know what just happened right there.
I totally missed it, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was on board with...
I'm back, by the way. Sorry.
There you are.
Give me a second.
Hold on here.
I apologize. I'm also working on studying for a test that I have to take tomorrow. So, yeah, got a few things going on.
So we're gonna... What is this, the fourth caution?
I'm here, Tom. Don't worry. Alright. 4, sure, yeah, 4, maybe 5.
Because we had 2, that was the 3rd. So yeah, I think this might be 4th. But yeah, Private Pat and Elite going to bring them back down. And those cautions too, you know, gives a chance to get these tires back. But at the same time too, that knocks a couple laps off too.
They give UK a lot of help, by the way. Yeah, UK just got back, I believe, just got a lap back. He was 2 down at the last caution, at the time of the last caution.
33 to go, so it'll go real quick. Private Patent trying to keep up with Elite, and they're going 2 and 3 wide back there at 15 seconds a lap, like we were talking about. With 32 to go now, as they go across the finish line, it will go quick if there's no caution. So it is time to, in the words of Cold Trickle, you know, drop that hammer. Try to make some passes nice and clean, like find your line, hold on to it.
Clean at Bristol?
I mean, we've done pretty well so far.
Yeah, no, this has been a fantastic race, in all honesty. Actually, really looking forward to the end of this thing.
There's been a couple little snafus, but
We're down to 30 to go, by the way.
30 to go, thank you. Yeah.
38 right now.
And Patton,
28. Sorry, 28.
Patton has been able to keep up with Elite. Elite's only got a car on him. Let's jump back here in the back of the pack. Keep an eye on this action too. Flirt falling back just a little bit. He's on the inside of Big Dane. And it looks like UK's right behind him too. No, that's Tackleberry in the 16.
Really got a feel for UK though. He didn't got forced down pit road by his teammate, and then the caution that came out 2 cautions ago was actually his teammate as well. In the 9 was El Parco.
Yeah. He definitely was, he had himself a hot rod tonight.
Yeah, just unfortunate to get taken out like that, but still got a great race coming for the end of this thing, I believe.
Jake scratches the wall as he's pushing the 18 of Trout around on the high side, and UK gets around 24. Can he get around Trout? Jake tries to make a move right there. Elite pulled away from Private Patent just a little bit. Again, being how strong UK is, does he have enough time? Can he get up there and track the leader down? Oh, Trout scratches the wall going into turn. He's also he's using that car up too, I see, as he gets around Trout there too, so he's got clean air in front of him. Oh, and Trout does a little high-low on him, and Jake gets back underneath him. Oh, UK touches the wall right there. Here comes Spanker in that 12. All that ground he just made up, I see it cost him right there when he touched that wall.
Yeah, it did. Taking a look up here now, we see UK just running that high line. Trying to get around, there you go. Oh, thought he had to run to the outside of the 18, got the door closed.
Yeah, and again, you know, it's instinct once you hit the wall to turn away from it, but oh! UK gets around that. Spanker makes contact with the 18 right there. It's instinct when you want to turn away from the wall, but if you got somebody there inside, I know you don't want to give that position up, but it is best just to hang on that wall until you get pretty clear and free down there. The 2 leaders have checked out, Elite and Private Patent. UK now battling for 3rd with Jake in that 24. These guys
going on behind him is not helping anything with him catching the top field.
No, and we just caught a glimpse of it too. Elite has pulled away as the 88 makes a move to the inside of the 24. And Jake scratches the wall again. Maybe his car's getting a little loose. We've got to be coming down.
Down to 15 to go this time.
I was just going to say 15 or 16. UK is 2 laps down still, they're saying, so he's just trying to get up there. Jumping on board with the leader again. Him and Patton have checked out.
Yeah, 14 to go now.
Trying to jump on board back here and catch some of the action too. There's a good little battle. Country Caliber, Dark Humor, Tackleberry, all right there. What's up, little man? Another good buddy. I haven't talked to him for a couple days now. Out there in South Carolina. I hope you're being safe, good buddy. As the 4 makes a move to the inside of the 11 right there. The 42 pulls down to the inside. Tackleberry right behind him. Can they make it work? Can they hold on to it? Elite Precision still the leader. Private Patton in second. Good battle back here. Making it trying to get every position you can. We're probably, what, down to 12 or 13. Little man says he's working. Oh, it's the 47. Looks like he was spun around. No caution.
Actually, coming to 9 this time by. 9 to go.
9 laps at 15 seconds. It will end quickly. Trying to get back up to the leader right there. That's unfortunate for just Ken too, because like I said, I just saw him spun around, single car accident. And there is Jake. So if the 88 is 2 laps down, then I'm assuming Jake would be in third then. Elite Precision, here he is, getting around that 47. Now lap traffic's going to come into play for him. Will that give Pat a chance to get caught up, or can these guys pull down out of the way for him?
Yeah, he's got 7 to go now. He's 7 and coming down to 6.
6 to go at the line.
Win number 3 of the season, I believe.
Yeah, he has definitely locked himself in, and you know, if I've locked myself in at certain tracks, I would try experimenting, you know, with pit strategy and stuff like that. To that way, you can try to get an advantage when you get to the playoffs. But again, we talked about it. Any W you can get, everybody wants it.
4 to go now.
4 to go. We've only had 4 or 5 cautions. Elite Precision is the leader. He's got Parco right in front of him. Parco pulls down out of the way, gets a little loose though, tries to hold on to it. Patton trying to hold on for that second place. He's trying to get around Parco back there. This is something that he does not want to see as a caution. That would make it go green, white, checkered.
Yeah, we got 2 to go now. Oh no, 1 to go, I believe.
Yeah. The white flag presented by Back Alley Bakeries here at Bristol Preset Cup. Elite Precision.
Off turn 4, he's going to take it.
And there is your winner. Elite Precision, Private Patton, and I do believe Jake is the top 3. It's unofficial until it's official once we get the results here.
Yes, Elite, Private Patton, Jake, Spanker, Trout, Flirt, Just Ken, Tackleberry, Country Caliber, and Dark Humor are your top 10.
Good to see Dark up there at the top 10 too, because he was struggling a little bit earlier. And I have just got confirmation right there that the timer is going for qualifying on the custom guys, so we are going to jump out of here. Congratulations to the top 3. That way we can get everything changed over. We'll get Elite up here. Probably we'll try to do the next gate at the get down, get him up here for his post-race interview as the winner, but we got to get everything set up for the customs. Thank you, Taddy, for joining in. Icy, you sticking around for the second one?
I'll be here.
All right, congratulations to the top 3. Thanks for everybody out there in YouTube land. We will be back here in about 5 to 10 minutes.